Well, hello. I have a new family member. We've been Tank Media Games TMG, the channel for the last 9 months or so, a little bit less. I have been talking about a certain someone, a certain little baby that was on the way. I told you her name. Her name is Lily, and that remains the same. She is Lily, and here she is. She's sleeping. I'll put some pictures up. She's sleeping. We got a little bit of a routine down. It's Thursday. It's Friday. Let me see what day it is. The days have run together. It's Friday, August 25th. And we're getting the hang of it. I just wanted to get on and make I didn't want to do a stream yet or anything like that. I didn't want to pull her on the stream, wait for people to show up and, field questions or anything. But I did want to make a video, like an update of how you doing, what's going on, I miss you guys kind of video, and to show off this little pumpkin pig. She's making me sweat right now. It's one of the hottest days we're going to get here in South Carolina, so it's warm in the room over here above my garage. I never showed this to you. You can see right here, this is actually a bassinet crib thing that my dad made whenever I was born. So I might actually toss her down in that real quick, not now, but after this, and maybe play the beginning of the Destiny 2 season that just came out. While I wait, I also downloaded Armored Core 6 and I'm holding out for a stream. But update. Update video. She's here. She's sleeping right now. She's sleeping. She loves to be wrapped up. She's got hair. We go to the same barber. She spit her Passy out just now, which is actually good. We don't want Passy in there for too long. But generally she's so chill. We eat. We sleep. We don't wake up unless somebody really makes us. We cry. We cry when it's time to get changed. We cry when it's time to change our clothes. We cried at bath time. Tonight, you're seeing her after a bath. We cry whenever Daddy thinks it's time to go to sleep, but it's not yet. But most of the time, you're looking at what she does. And, there are no words for this. I was telling Lizzie the day before we were about to go for the C-section, that I know generally intellectually what's gonna happen. Whenever she comes, I know there's gonna be feeding, I know there's gonna be pooping, I know there's gonna be cleaning and washing and stressing and everything. I know there's gonna be all that stuff. I know that I also know that I don't know what it's going to feel like, and now I do. Now I know what it feels like. You have a little person that you made that you have to take care of now. Feeding has been our big issue. Everything else has been fine. She's been healthy, but feeding has been a little bit tough. We won't go into that, but we dropped a little bit of weight our first night home, or our first couple days, because we weren't getting enough to eat. And now we've modified our feeding methods. She gained some ounces between yesterday's doctor's visit and today's doctor visit. So they said we're doing okay, so we're going to keep trying to do that. But she's healthy. She's happy, as far as I know. She's doing things babies do. And yeah, she's here. We waited a long time, now she's here. not sure exactly what I want to talk about with this video. I'm kind of just stream of consciousnessing it right now. But one thing, I know there's a lot of different baby methodologies when it comes to the internet, you know. I know there's a lot of different, you know, should we post her? Should we let you guys see her? Should you know her name? Stuff like that. And there are people who choose to like completely keep their kids off of the internet. And there are people who choose to do way too much. And we want to find a little sweet spot. I was talking to Lizzie the other day, and it was right after she, you know, it was night 2 in the hospital or something. I might have posted a picture the day she was born, probably. But I was having that talk, and she was like, yeah, I don't mind. I was like, do you mind if I post a picture of her, you know, to my Discord? And she said, I don't mind. And I said, yeah, I didn't think you would, but I know we'd talked about it before. This was not the first time we discussed it, but I wanted to ask again. Because, you know, I've seen babies be born recently, and, you know, it's there's just different levels. Like, my friend had a baby. I've received one picture of him, even though, you know, he calls me Uncle Keith. What's wrong? You wanna pass you again? You might just be chilling. You know, I've only seen one picture of him. He calls me or his dad calls me Uncle Keith. There's just different ends of the spectrum on that. And I wanted to ask again before it was time, because now she's here, and we you know, confirm. And she said, yeah, I don't mind. And in my head, I was like, well, let me rationalize this out loud a little bit, which is what I've been doing. That's one thing I've done ever since she's been born, is rationalize everything that I'm doing out loud to make sure it makes sense. Not with regards of, I guess, you know, whatever it is to post your baby online, but also just like when we're feeding, when we're burping, when we're everything. I'm talking it out, trying to make sure I'm doing everything right, because that's what I'll talk about next. But I was rationalizing it aloud, and I was like, well, I made the choice to let everybody know that you were pregnant. And our community, those of you guys, you regulars, our community is so tight-knit, it feels that, of course I don't owe it to you to show you my baby. But I did feel a little bit like I owed it to you a little bit to show you the rewards of all the support and the kindness and the, just the good vibes and the prayers and the thoughts and everything that you have sent my way and Lizzie's way and this baby's way. It would have felt wrong to me, personally. I'm not putting this on anyone else at all. It would have just felt wrong to me personally to not give you guys the opportunity to see her and meet her in some sort of way. I tried to mull it over and consider, like, what are the dangers of posting her online. You know, you know her name. Her name is Lily. You can see her. I'll post some pictures. I'll post some video. But I'm not going to be broadcasting her whole life online. This is definitely still Tank Media Games. It's about games, but we got a new gamer. We got a new gamer on the crew. Fortunately, that I don't have to pay. So I want her to be a part of things, and I want you guys to kind of get to see her grow up a little bit, for as long as we do Tank Media Games. So, you know, comment, let me know. Am I crazy? Is that silly that I'm doing that? Is it a funny way to be? Are you guys thinking he be posting too much? You know, you're not gonna see any pictures of bath time. You're not gonna see anything but her face or her. You know, she's always gonna have clothes on whenever you see a picture of her, or maybe just be wrapped up or whatever. You know, nothing crazy. Anyway, that conversation is over. Let me know what you think. Checking in. 4th night with baby. 3rd night at home? No. What? 5th night. What? Hold on. She rolling over. Oh, bless you. Look at the camera. You're supposed to be a star. Secondly, update on me personally. For those of you who care, not many people do. Just kidding. But for those of you who care, I was making a joke about once the baby gets here, nobody cares about anybody else but the baby. But people have been very nice to me. I've made a very concerted effort to continue taking care of Lizzie because she's had a C-section. And so I'm the heavy lifter around here right now. But anyway, update on me. Terrified, always, scared of everything. I was scared before, what is this going to be like? How am I going to handle it? Etc., etc. I am even more scared now. I'm in love. I am completely transfixed upon this little munchkin right now. But I am also afraid of everything I do. Hurting her, harming her, making her upset, making her afraid, But she's a baby. She can't be reasoned with. Lizzie keeps on me, or keeps me on track, telling me she's not mad at you. She cannot process any sort of feeling and synthesize it into you are at fault for anything that's wrong with her in any way. We are not hurting her. We have to give her a bath even though she cries. We have to comb her hair. Don't have to, but we like to. Even though she cries, we have to change her diaper even though she cries. But it's hard. It's hard for old daddy. I think Lizzie's got all the mama hormones and everything. I am floored, blown away by how Lizzie instantaneously, from the time she laid down on the hospital bed to wait to go back for the C-section, instantly, she was Lizzie, my wife before. Now she became Lizzie, my wife, mother of my children, in the blink of an eye. It was crazy. And I am so proud of her. And I am just in awe of watching how she just knows. She just knows what to do. And she knows how to do it. She does such a good job with this little munchkin. Even though she's being a little bit of a jerk when it comes to eating her food the way we want her to. But we're going to get that figured out. But I'm just so impressed with her. Meanwhile, I don't feel like the daddy hormones have given me an intuition about safe and what's safe and what is, like, turning me into knowing what she needs and how she needs it at all times, I know that I want to keep her safe. I know that I love her. I know that I would fight and kill anyone who got near her to do her harm with my bare hands. If the need arose, I know that I want to kiss her always, and I always want to hold her, and I know that she is the most special little creature that I have ever seen, certainly of this size. But I don't always feel like I'm doing the right thing. And whenever I make her cry, I'm just scared that I'm doing something wrong. But Mom has been reassuring me, Lizzie. And, moments like these are what we live for, where she's just chilling, which are plentiful at this point. I've learned a lot about babies. We've got plenty of poopy diapers, plenty of pee-pee diapers. I did not expect to sit here and talk this long, about this stuff, but anywho, that's what's been going on here. Changed the LEDs to a bright or an orange, a little warmer, a little bit warmer light. I realize now that I've been wearing this shirt for like every YouTube recording I've done for the past like 3 weeks. I promise it's just because it gets washed, it lands on top of my hamper and then comes back around too quickly. But we're doing good. We're doing good. Stream stuff. Feels weird to talk about stream stuff. Feels weird to sit here and, be at my computer again. It's the first time I've sat down at my desk since we left on Monday. We gotta get her up to birth weight before we start waking up every 2 hours. For as long as I wake up every 2 hours to feed this child, 2 to 3, there will be certainly no morning streams, and likely just no streams or whatever right now. We just got to get her up to her birth weight, and it's planned to take some time. She came out big, But still, she lost some weight those first couple days because she wasn't eating good. And we weren't feeding her enough because we just had some bad information from the hospital, or bad for her specifically. But anyway, we got to get her back up to her little birth weight, and once we do that, then she can start telling us when she wants to eat. Right now we have to wake her up and feed her, but in a week or two she'll be telling us when she wants to eat, if all goes according to plan. Once that happens, maybe a morning stream or two comes back. In the meantime, maybe we do an afternoon thing or something, but right now it's just she's got a feeding it the way we're feeding right now, due to the things we've been having going on. It's a two-man job. Lizzie has to be present and I have to be present to feed, and so there's really no like, you feed and I'll go do this or whatever. We had some help. My mom has come a lot. Lizzie's dad has come a lot. We've been having some visitors, so you have that to contend with getting back online. I just hope you guys will continue thinking about us and keep being excited for whenever we do come back, because we will. We will. I was so worried. You guys know, you've heard me talk about it, that am I making enough money for her? Lizzie is the big breadwinner in our house, and that's how we've had it set it up. I work so she could get through law school, and now she's the main breadwinner while I kind of chase my dreams with Twitch and YouTube and all that stuff, and that's been going on for longer than I thought it would at this level. So I've just been worried, like, well, what if I can't give her as much as I want to give her? I'm worried about that. But ever since I held her the first time, like, if I could stay here and make no money and hold her all day long, I would. I don't feel as scared about that anymore. That I know I'm gonna do my best to be a good old daddy, and I think she'll appreciate that. And she'll certainly appreciate having a dad maybe that didn't make as much money, but was around a lot, than one that worked at a job he didn't like, so he could come home and barely have any time with her. So we'll see. Meanwhile, donation link in the diver money donation link in the description. Just kidding. We're fine. We're gonna pay for little baby. Don't even worry about it. But we will be back. We're gonna keep streaming, and we will be back eventually, I promise. So hold on, if you will. In the meantime as well, I'm going to try my best to do this is my first time sitting down to record. Gravity Circuit is a game I kind of want to play and record a little bit of. I might record some Armored Core. I thought about maybe sitting down to record some Destiny, but I don't know about all that. Doesn't sound like one that makes sense to sit down and record my gameplay of, and I don't know if I can do it with my PC. That's the update. Let me know any questions you have. Let me know any concerns. Talk to me about anything you want in the comments. And, she's here. She's here. She's here. And she's wearing a fruit salad onesie. So she's here and we're happy. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever, if this is your first video. It probably isn't. But if it is, please do. If you've already been here, leave us a comment. Tell us how cute you think she is. I'll be posting pictures. There's a thread in the Discord called Lily Pics under Pics and Video where you can see pictures of our sweet girl. Yeah. Let her know how cute she is in the comments, and I'll save them and read them to her when she understands. Thank you guys so much for all you've done ever before, And thank you so much for what you'll do in the future. And thank you guys for supporting me in my journey, not only towards being a content creator, but also towards being a papa to this little pooty poot. All right. We love you guys very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.